Now we're going to start talking about even more affordable but same gemstone stories that we're talking about throughout this show, and talk about ease of purchase, especially when it comes to a bracelet, because all of these are completely adjustable. So you slide this bead, this mechanism up and down. We'll show you up close to make sure that it fits perfectly your wrist. But there we go again with this array and spray of gemstones in some of your favorites and most oft requested, one of which has sold out both days it was presented. It is the last one that you see in this collection, and we'll dig deeper in a second. Now, if you're tuning in and looking at the screen and going, what's going on? Because I see a couple of different price tags. We do this frequently, often in apparel, where we choose a couple of color choices and we give them a discount. I am never able to explain why or how we choose them because often they're my favorites, which works out to my advantage. But this time it is the coral and the onyx. Thanks, guys, for putting them together. Makes my job easy. $69.96, and therefore an easy pay of $13.99. Now, all others are frankly just a few dollars more, so we can start at the top with the theme of our show. There's your turquoise. I'm sorry, but at this point, almost every turquoise I presented could have been Sleeping Beauty as far as I'm concerned. Like, they're all so clean
We still
and beautiful.
really try hard to keep it clean.
Okay, so there again is your coral. I feel like I don't see this stone enough because I know it's very hard to source in the quality that we insist upon. There is your, it looks like lacquered, but it's not, onyx. Look how just sleek and intense that is. Could say the same then, color saturation for the lapis. And then here is the one we cannot keep in stock. We keep bringing it back and you keep taking it away. It is the opal, and it has sold out both days that we have presented it, J354972. Okay, whew, because this would be enough of a presentation if we only had the turquoise available. But look at what we did, and we took some of our favorites in opaques.
Yeah, so this is fun. I mean, these are so well designed, and we'll talk about and show you the design in a little bit. Let's go ahead and start with the Ethiopian opal, just because I know that this is going to be the big question.
Yeah.
So the Ethiopian opal on the very bottom is the newest opal discovered in the entire world.
Really?
Many of you have heard of Australian opals. That was the most popular, and it is the hardest to find.
Look at this.
Australian opals are very, very difficult to find these days. But the Ethiopian opal is the newest, discovered around 2009 in the mountains of Wallo, Ethiopia. We're talking about 3,500 to 4,000 feet up in the air. In a crack in the mountain is where they discovered this, and they still to this day have to trek up there by hand to mine the Ethiopian opal. They've not been able to bring in industrial mining equipment of substantial size like you see in your mainstream mines, so it's still very challenging. The challenging part is taking something and getting all those colors. Normally you have to have a monster stone. These are nice size calibrated stones, but you see all the color throughout every one.
That's a really good point. Like, in order to get this complete rainbow, look at this one right here as I'm kind of nudging it. In order to get that rainbow, I mean, it's easier to achieve, even in a poorer quality opal, as long as I've got a big one. But in this smaller one, as I angle it, come on, green, peach, pink, blue, violet. I see the entire, just smorgasbord of color, but then when I move to the next one, it's doing the exact same thing. It looks like it has neon lights inside.
And just a minute ago, Jen, in the background was my blue shirt, and then in the background was your dress, and it picks up the color. So, in case you're not familiar with the Ethiopian opal, it has like a chameleon effect. About 5% of the makeup of an opal is actually water inside the stone. So you just like when you're in your backyard. The other day I was spraying a sprinkler and my kids were out in the backyard and they said, "Dad, there's a rainbow in the yard." You will see that rainbow come out of these naturally. These are not treated. These are not enhanced.
Obsessed. This ring is $30, by the way.
I'll take
I'm going to mention this with every single bracelet that I show you. There it is in the opal at $29.98. Do you maybe get, and that one's on Easy Pay too, do you maybe get the two of them? There's the information. Just saying, because we will present this ring, but I know a lot of us, you just want to be in and out in one shopping cart because I'm right there with you. So just giving you that info. Okay, so there's the opal. We could spend the whole time talking about that, but we would do injustice to our other choices. Where do you want to go next?
We can go anywhere. We don't it's the name of the game today, right? Turquoise. We know turquoise is also going to be a very popular one. So there's your beautiful, vibrant blue turquoise. Again, Jen's got it on, going with that nice watch. The other turquoise bracelet there. All of these have that perfect, that nice, soft blue color that you want to see when you find turquoise. All
right, can we talk for a second as our eyes drink in the turquoise? The comfort of this bracelet and how, like, every single segment just pours over the wrist. And then, guys, while we are here, I do definitely want to show you the adjustability durability of it. This bead right here is lined in silicone, and will never wear down the silver, so you simply slide that down, and that's how you get it on and off, but it's also how you get the perfect fit for that bracelet. Okay. I know I wish we had more time to dive into every single one of these. We have a lot more to get to. So QVC.com if you want to get closer looks at the onyx, the coral that are on sale. Hey, here's what happens when we wait. Oops. Congrats to those of you who picked up the debuting turquoise and jade bracelet. It is now completely gone.
And that's how you ooh.